Gaia.
Hello you. Been busy, as you might have noticed. But let's start at the beginning here, shall we? Not done yet, because I've still got to find room for all of these. So there's going to be a bookcase here. Yeah, so there's a lot of my Commodore 64 and a few Spectrum titles mixed in amongst all of that lot. God, how far down does it go? And then there's all that lot. Hopefully I should be able to fit all these in one bookcase here. Got a bookcase downstairs that'll fit. It doesn't really go with the rest of the room, but it'll do for storage. So I've got Samurai Jack there, I've got Xbox 360 games, and we have some more under there, and we have Amiga big boxes that won't live there. They will live up there when I fit a shelf up there. Yes, have you seen Axe Battler in his pants? In all his glory there. Yeah, oh, and custom PC issues 2 to 40 something, and there's some PC zones under there as well. I need to go through those. I've got a box of older PC zones up in the loft. Let's put the main light on. I'll put this torch back in my pocket. Hey, that made a big difference, didn't it? So, well, you've seen this before. Handy storage for joysticks on top. We just found I had this Mario hat, so well, that goes on top of there quite nicely. So there's the oh yeah, there's an iPhone 4 there that I got off my mum. That will be going in the Pip-Boy. Or will be going into this arcade machine, arcadey thing that I've had for ages with just Dread standing there like he's playing on it. We've got PS3 titles there. Not many, but there we go. And then we get on to the PS2. Let's shift Mr. Bubbles out of the way. Got Heihachi guarding that area. And we've got Imperious Leader flashing a Daggett, and can't remember what the four-armed guys were. And we know these guys, don't we? And yeah, we got more PS2 stuff there. I've got a double of Gran Turismo 4, it would appear. And Video Master colour cartridges, Super Wipeout, All Sport and Road Race. I'm not sure how many more there are to get of them. More PS2 and Xbox on the top shelf. So hopefully you can see those. And I've got some Soul Calibur 2 arcade sticks that have connectors for PS2 and Xbox and GameCube, because it came out on all formats, so very handy joysticks to have. I'll get those out at some point. And I got a couple of boxed Donkey Konga bongos behind at the top there. So I still need to paint the edge of this red to match what I did up there. Painted those red to bring it into the rest of the red theme around there, and we've got red around the edges here. I've still got to put the black triangles on. Anyway, we've kind of moved away from the newest bit in the room. So we've got the TV, we've got an Xbox and a PS2 connected down there. Chipped PS2, chipped Xbox. PS2 is having difficulty reading PS2 discs though, annoyingly. It's fine with PS1s, but I've got a PS1 downstairs. Oh god, I've still got to bring the PS1 upstairs. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so, oh yeah, and the Wall of Dread there. We've got Dreamcast games, and I found out an unopened Dreamcast memory unit. Don't know when I got that, but that can go up there for safekeeping. And that's it for my Dreamcast collection. I know, it's pathetic. And then we get on to Master System, and still on Master System, and that's it for Master System, but from a loose Chase HQ, Shinobi, Sonic Hedgehog 2, Tasmania, and Operation Wolf. Not bad ones, I suspect. I can't remember much about them. I've just checked they've worked. I've not really played them. And we've got loose Mega Drive carts, the Dual, Micro Machines 96. Well, I won't go through all of these because I've got all sorts of bits in the way here now, haven't I? Lotus Rex. I think one of them's. Great, I'm dropping bits on the floor. Oh, rugby, whoop-de-doo. I can't remember what the other one is, and I'm not getting it out because I'm dropping bits all over the place because I need to find somewhere to put to those. Everdrive cartridge, California Games, more loose carts, Judge Dredd, Mega Games 2, 3 and Splatterhouse 2. There we go, and Mega Games 1, Hellfire Golden Axe, yada 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 yada. Sonic Games, Fantasy Zone. Ah, the yellow spy ones, we have to keep those separate, don't we? And Saturn fits all down there apart from one on the end. So, yeah, that's my entire Saturn collection. Is that better or worse than the Dreamcast? I don't know. And then, obviously, we've got GameCube. You read those, hopefully. And GameCube. And GameCube. Not too bad a GameCube collection. And PS1. 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 And PS1. And then we're down to the floor. Oh no, we got another. Then we're down to the floor. I can't get any lower than this. There we go. And so, what's this thing here? This wasn't here before. Let's move back and show you. I finally got this out of the living room. And boy, that was a lot of work. Dismantling it with very little room left in the living room and then reassembling it here with just this space. Yeah, very, very, very awkward. But there we go. I've got to move it out from the wall and fit cables to the back and everything, but it's going to be pretty much the same layout as it was downstairs, with the Nintendo consoles on the left and the Sega ones on the right. And then we've got another Xbox. That one is soft modded and has Coinops 8 on, so I might shift that over to the CRT. I don't know. Well, we'll see if it's easy enough to swap them over anyway. And Xbox 360, Atari 7800, Atari Jaguar. There'd normally be a PS3 there, and then the PS4 on top. I'm still using the PS3 for watching YouTube and stuff on TV downstairs. So we'll have to work out what we're going to do with that now. Whether do we find another cheap PS3 to keep downstairs or to have up here? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to work it out. What I really need is a box that can access YouTube, access iPlayer, and can stream things from my NAS. Because the PS3 doesn't really like streaming things from the NAS at high bitrate stuff, whereas I've got an old Google box that does, but that doesn't really do YouTube. So, trying to find something that'll sit nicely downstairs and not take up too much room and do all that. That would be nice. If anyone knows of such a simple device with a nice remote control, that would be wonderful, thank you. And then I can put the PS3 there. Nothing in these as yet. I say nothing in these. We've got. There's me SNES titles. Still haven't played this. I've got that off Forensic. And F-Zero as well, although I've got F-Zero PAL edition, but yeah, well, we'll go through these another time, but running out of room on these. But yeah, I've got an EverDrive in the SNES, so I've been playing Secret of Mana on that. Now we see we really are running out of space, because we've got N64 titles filling this one. And then some, because they have to go on top as well. And then they jam the cupboard and they jam the drawer. Excuse me. Let's see if we get these in again. Get in there. Right. And then over this side we've got, oh yeah, loose 2600 and 7800 carts. And 7800. Oh yeah, multi-tap for PS2. Yeah, bits and pieces, basically shoved in there and forgotten about, along with all these various cables and bits and pieces and move charger that doesn't have the power cable for it, all sorts of bits of junk and rubbish. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, so over here, might need to bring the torch out again. Let's get that Hoover attachment out of the way. There we go. Maybe a proper light would be a good idea, but there we go. Yeah, so I've just shoved Commodore 64 and Amiga small title disc games in there, and then there's the Vectrex games and Atari 2600. I've got my Commodore cartridges there. That box behind there is that mixed collection of copied discs that I've been going through lately. I say lately, when I last did videos. They're all packed in there at the moment. I just shoved that there because I don't have any room anywhere else that makes sense at the moment. Various books and things, my Infocom titles, various other random bits shoved in there. My old disc box is still full from back in the day, and some disc titles there. My Scotch labeler for labelling plug sockets and the like, so I'll be using that a fair bit. Union Reality headset, not virtual reality, Union Reality, don't ask. Pong machines, Spectrum, I mean, we've been through all this lot before. This lot hasn't really changed, it's all the same stuff up here. And I have Domo, there's a DK on top of the he's getting a bit stiff in his old age, but he still just about works. Funky. Yeah, still got MSX, Commodore 64, DK Tronics, A600, BBC. These will generally live up here, and then I will bring them down here when I need them. Commodore 64 is sitting there, but not actually wired up to anything. Vectrex is plugged in and wired up, obviously, when it comes on. Hey! But yeah, so I'm playing with that now. Yeah, and I've just got bits and pieces all over the desk at the moment. Jaguar controller, Jaguar games, Super Game Boy, various pads. All the rest of my Jaguar games, Tempest 2000. Where's the box of Tempest 2000 gone? I need to find that. Megcon, Xbox controller of choice but needs batteries, hence why the Duke controller is sitting there at the moment. iMac needs to be sat down and worked on for a while. See if I can see what state that's in. Got my old pilot's helmet up. PS4 games just shoved there out of the way at the moment. That's basically it, I think. Everything's just kind of shoved in places where it'll fit, and now that I've got the bones of the room sorted, now I can basically go through everything on the shelves and go, no, that works better over there, that fits better down there. Oh, there's a thought, I haven't shown you under here, have I? Where did I put that torch now? That would be your Sinclair magazines. That would be one of the first 70 or 80 issues of Zap. Not a full set, but from 1 to a high number, I can't remember exactly what, and some other older loose magazines and some Retro Gamers, and the first few volumes of Retro Gamer magazine as well. Power supplies and things to be gone through. A briefcase filled with Spectrum cassettes, Tetris the board game, Atari 7800 box. Excuse me. Tetris Tower 3D. Gonna have to find room for these. The NES, the box of the NES, and a Game Boy Game Genie. Aura Interactor backpack. Eye of Judgment. Guitar Hero 2 for PS2. And now that would be Commodore format power pack tapes. This is probably, yep, that is Zap Mega tapes. And more power pack tapes. Oh, those are empty. Oh, I can put some more in those. Ah, right, yeah, because I was going to put some stocky stuff down here. So I've got some in there already, but we'll get to that. Move this chair out of the way. And we have got more cassettes in various drawers. You get the idea? Oh look, this is the Mastertronic one. I'm missing one there, where's that gone? So, yeah, whenever I see one of these going in charity shops, I can't help myself but pick up. I don't know if they are the best way of storing, to be honest, but I can't see the games as often because they're not just there on a shelf, but they're accessible, so that's something. So, oh, that's empty. Oh, I can fit more in those. And more in those. These are the good ones, keep the good ones at the top. So, let's shove these all back in before it all topples over. Could do with one or two more at the top, perhaps, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a travel case there. What have I got in that? Is there... Oh, there's some cassettes in there, but I'm not getting that out now. And there's another one there with loose cassettes in it, I believe. And then that box there has filled with loose, unsorted Spectrum titles. So, oh yeah, and there's a shoe box, shoe storage thing underneath the sofa in the living room that's got Spectrum cassettes in as well. So, I've got quite a bit more to be getting on with. Oh yeah, I've got some PC motherboards there from old PCs. Because I'm going to have to sort out a PC or two in here as well. I'm figuring maybe underneath here would fit quite nicely, or in there, or in the top bit up there. Just whether 486 or no, I mean I'm not going to bake a 486. I threw out all my 486 parts years ago, but I have got various other bits and pieces that I could build something very vaguely interesting with, that I could then do some 3D effects sort of PC games with. Just got to get all the rest of my bits and pieces together for that, and make myself some room here for actually assembling stuff. Oh yeah, remote control plug sockets, very handy for in there, I figured. So I can run a couple of things from there and the rest of them from underneath there. Oh yeah, makes off lips controllers. Have you still got juice in them? Oh, cool. Funky. I think they turn off automatically when you leave them. They're quite nice on that front. Yeah, so desk is a bit of a mess, and everything's just kind of randomly shoved in places. But I mean, Wavebird box. Yeah, I need to find space for that rather than just leaving it on the edge of the shelf, don't I? What else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, the Llamasoft shrine is a bit sort of just haphazard, just shoved on the edge of a shelf, so that needs to be done better, obviously. Hope this is coming out okay and I'm not moving the camera around too much or too quickly, and you can see everything that you want to. If I just move this back here, can we get a better look at the rest of the room? So that does fit fairly neatly in there. I mean, there's a slight gap there, but I can live with that. Everything fits together nice and snug. Be nice if I could fit another one of these Benno units in. Well, I could put one here, but then I'll be blocking that side. So maybe I'll just put some pictures there. Calendar. Ah, there's a thought. I have two there. Maybe one could fit there. Might have to think about that. And obviously I can't put one to the left there because that's too low, and that's a light switch there. So we'll just have to leave that. Maybe I can hang guitars in there or something, because that's another thing I've got to work out, where all the rock band guitars and keyboards and drums and things are going to go. I'm suspecting on top there. But yeah, so turn the main light off, I guess. Should we turn the other lamp off as well? Just get the mood lighting. Ooh. Hey, that's alright. You probably can't see that at all, but you can probably see that now. And Axe Battler in his pants is illuminated. And yeah, I need to spread those out, don't I? But yeah, I think that looks alright so far. Almost there. Just need to get some shelves put in here and above the doorway, and pretty much good to go then, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let's have a sit down. I can sit here and be right up against the TV, or I can move all this way back. Well, that would be a good idea with light guns, wouldn't it? Oh yes, that's the other thing. I've got to get the light guns for the Xbox. They're in a cupboard elsewhere. But yeah, I've got all the fun of wiring all these all up in some semblance of, well, any kind of sense can be made from wiring those so there's not a rat's nest behind, but we shall see. But yeah, so got carpet down, got furniture up here, got most of the games and things, and I can swivel around in my swivel chair here. Let's do that again. Is that too fast? I don't know. But I've got just enough room to swing a cat, which is ironic because I'm not letting the cats in here. Because last thing I want is them hocking up a fur ball on stuff. Oh, I'm feeling dizzy now. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, made myself sick. Well, there we go. I've got a load of crap on the windowsill that I'm not going to show you. Lots of tools to go in the shed. I might put some more 2000 AD stuff up on the walls. I need to paint the shelf edges. I need to get a shelf unit over there and a shelf put up there. And almost done. So, how cool is that in time for Christmas? Of course, this now means I've got to sort out the living room downstairs before Christmas. So, oh boy. But there we go. Yeah, so hopefully at some point I will be getting back into playing some games instead of just doing DIY all the time. And we can return to normal service. Whatever the hell normal is. But there we go. Yeah, so this is my games room almost there. Almost there. So, hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.